Hi, Friday, July 8th, 2016. Maneco 64 here, a home of alternative economics and contrarian views. It's been a pretty topsy-turvy week and last few weeks in the UK, in the United States, in Europe. Everywhere we look, there seems to be, conflict and division and anger, Brexit, there was shock, and then there's anger of the people who voted to stay in the EU, saying, oh, we can't accept that. And in the United States, in the last few days, there's anger at the shootings of two African American men. And then yesterday, there was the shooting of policemen in Dallas. In Europe, there's the rape victims from refugees, the banking crisis, the falling British pound sterling, the funds that are closing down in the UK for redemptions. It's all like coming at people. There was the Hillary Clinton affair, the FBI, head of FBI saying that even though she acted recklessly and criminally, we're not going to charge her. There's so many division, and I think that's maybe what the powers that be want, people to be divided and distracted. And as I've said before, in this channel and in my previous videos, you need to keep an eye on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture, unfortunately, is that the Western world, the United States, the UK, and Europe are bankrupt, especially our governments. And they need to distract us because things are not good. And today we've had another economic number or statistics from the United States, the non-farm payroll, the job numbers, and it was a great number, up 283,000. The previous number was revised down to just 11,000. So the markets are all over the place as well. That's not surprising, people's psyche. So one thing I like to say though is, and I'm gonna quote one of my favorite poems, and it's If from Rudyard Kipling. And it says in the beginning of the poem, and I quote, "If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs." So that's my advice, at least what I try to look at. Watch the news, but don't buy into it. Be good and truthful to those around you, and don't buy into the hate and the division and the deception and the lies. That's what, I think we need to look at, and keep it real, and don't take your eye off the ball and off the bigger picture. So that's what I'd like to say at the moment. And yeah, that poem is quite a good poem. So I'll read that poem. It says, "If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blame it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired of waiting or being lied about, and don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give away to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise." So at the end of the poem, there's more advice, and he says, "And which is more, you'll be a man, my son." And I guess I have to adapt that. You'll be a man or a woman, my son or daughter. This was written in the late 1800s, so you got to give him some slack to Rudyard Kipling. But that's it. Don't give in to the division, and keep your eye on the ball and the bigger picture. So in terms of the market, yeah, the Dow is up 162 points at 18,054 after that non-farm payroll number. Gold has been all over the place. It traded down to 1335. But we're actually now only down 5 at 13.55, and silver is actually up 18 points, 18 cents at 1983. So all in all, yeah, a lot of noise, a lot of deception, a lot of division, a lot of lies, but don't deal in it. That's all I can say for now. So take care. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.